Hi, my name is Angelina Crittenden. I'm a TA for the USC Young Scientists Program. I typically teach 4th grade at the Alexander Science Center School. Today, we're going to learn about our teeth. What are teeth? Teeth are calcified structures in our mouths that help us break down food. Now, it's important to know that not all animals have teeth, but humans do. Different animals have different numbers of teeth and different types of teeth, but the average adult human, has 32. Let's learn more about what our teeth do. So, our teeth don't just help us eat. At least for humans, teeth allow us to speak, digest our food, they prevent us from choking on very large pieces of food, and they give us our classic smiles, which help us show how we're feeling. Some animals show off their teeth as a scare tactic. Now, all teeth aren't made the same. We actually have different types that do different things. There are 3 main types of teeth: incisors, molars, and canines. Each type of tooth has a different function. Incisors are the first 4 front teeth in our mouths. These are used to bite into and shred food. We don't normally chew with our incisors, we just use them to bite and shred. Our canines are on either side of the incisors. These canines are used to tear food by ripping it up. We sometimes refer to these as our vampire teeth. Our molars are more towards the back of the mouth, and these flatter, wider teeth will grind food to a pulp. We use our molars to chew after biting pieces off. Now, different animals have different types of teeth depending on their diets or what they eat. As we saw in the last image, humans have incisors, canines, and molars because we are omnivores that eat all kinds of foods. Now, what about other creatures? For example, an herbivore eats only plants. An animal like a cow has mostly flat molars to chew and grind grass. However, a carnivore, or a meat-eating animal, such as a lion, will have sharp, long canines to rip up meat. Now, let's get into our activity. Today, we'll be testing 3 different foods to see how our teeth have adapted to handle different textures and types of food. To begin, you should get a soft food like bread, some kind of fruit like an apple, and a crunchy food like pretzels, popcorn, or chips, and a napkin or plate to keep your work area clean. I'm going to start off this experiment with mangoes, followed by crunchy food, chip, followed by our final soft food, bread. As we eat, we'll be filling out our observation table to see which teeth we use while eating these foods. Let's begin. I'm going to start off with my fruit, mango. I noticed that I used my incisors to bite into the mango and molars to grind it up. I didn't need to tear with my canines for this food. Next, we'll move on to my crunchy food, chips. Interesting. I noticed that I used my molars to chew up the chips. I didn't need to bite into them or tear them. All I have to do is chew. Finally, let's try the soft food, bread. Interesting. For the soft food, bread, I noticed that I used my incisors, my canines, and my molars. I used all 3 types of teeth to eat the bread. In this experiment, we learned that humans have adapted to have 3 different types of teeth, and each type has a specific function. Now, it's time for our scientist highlight of the week. This week we have Dr. Robert Tanner Freeman. He was the child of slaves, and he emerged from poverty to become the first professionally trained Black dentist. He entered Harvard Medical School, which then served dentists as well, in 1867, 4 years after the end of the Civil War. Following his graduation, Dr. Freeman mentored Black youth who wanted to pursue careers in dentistry. That's all we have for this week. Thank you for tuning into our video and hope to see you next time.